Hey there, race boat life fans. We got our fuel pumps in. We're ready to go. It's time to do something. Glad I got the new windsock for the camera, because I'm telling you, it's as windy as all get out here. And typical, if it's not pouring rain, it's blowing 30 mile an hour down here at Cape Fear. The first and foremost thing we need to do is go give our new fuel line its moment in the sun. So we're going to take it right up here on the deck. Like I said, we're not going to leave the hatches open today because of the wind. Really don't want every leaf from every tree in the whole surrounding area to end up in my bilge. And this way we'll have a nice flexible fuel line. I'm going to go to start snaking some. So again, sorry about the wind. I'm sure it's coming in hard and heavy. We got our hoses laid out for a little while. In the bottom of the roll or the spool, they tended to flatten out a little bit. Hopefully it'll reform. If not, we'll take it down, and after it heats up a little bit, and hit it with our compressor and blow it open. Make sure it's you know, nice and round inside. And we got our fuel pumps. We got our tools. Most of all, we got our cushion. Leftover cushion from an upholstery somewhere. Should make life a little easier. Should be. Oh well, let's go. Well, probably should plug our batteries back in while we're at it here. Alright, well, I think the plan is this. I'm going to pull the fuel pump mounting bracket bolts out, drop it down, disconnect the electrics from the bottom of it. From there, of course I have my battery off, so you know, if there's a massive explosion due to this process, no one's liable but me, I guess. Probably shouldn't say that on film, but alright. From there, we're going to pull the line off of the fuel filter and see if we can cork it there. At the moment, we don't have shutoffs in our fuel tanks prior to this. It's something I'm really reconsidering at the moment, but it's a little late for what's happening. So I'm just hoping it doesn't create a siphon effect, you know, and then cause it to go down. But at the same time, maybe I'll have my air compressor ready, and if I give it a little blow backwards, it'll blow it out enough to where it causes an air bubble, and only so much would leak anyway. So it's not going to like flood the driveway with 10 gallons of 93 octane, but we are going to take precautions because of it. Our batteries are off, so we're not liable, or we are liable, but we're not. You know, they're unlocked. We do have our chargers on, but they're pretty separated from everything else. What's going on here, so I don't think we have an issue with that. But we're going to get our cushion out here, see if we can get that going. I got to figure a way of getting set up so you guys can actually see it. Alright, lifers, we've been looking at this, and we've almost convinced ourselves we can get back there. This may be embarrassing because I've gained a few pounds since I've tried this before, and it's not easy. I mean, you got to snake around this stack here and exhaust stack and get down there without breaking anything. There's bilge pump stuff down there, but I think if I can get back there, I've got all this room to get to that pump. This could be like a very easy job compared to what it would be like laying down vertically along this 10-inch wide gap here. So let's see if I can embarrass myself. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stage my stuff. If I get back there and I can't reach things, it's going to be embarrassing. So I'm gonna get things staged up and I'll try to do it. All right, let's hope this is not too embarrassing. Anything for clicks, huh? Oh boy. Ooh. I ain't in my 40s no more. Holy cow. Ow, 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 ow. Huh. Hey, I'm in here, man. I can't believe this. Wow. I feel like Houdini or something. I should like pop out of this box. But wow, we're a lot closer and a lot easier here. Let me catch my breath and let that leg cramp leave my leg. Oh my God, that hurt. I'm telling you guys, when you're young, enjoy it. Try not to abuse yourself too much. I was a flooring installer for 25 years and I've done some serious abuse. But you know, life's journey isn't to get in the grave in a pristine body. It's to slide in soaking wet and broken up all over the place, saying what a hell of a ride it was. This is a little scary though. I'm claustrophobic, so I'm gonna get started. I had to get out of here. I mean, I can do it for a few minutes, but at a certain point, they're going to be having to send in the jaws of life to get me. So, in which case, I can't afford to do that. And we're going to go ahead and pull these clamps off and get this line corked up, and we'll be back. All right, so we finally got everything off. Boy, 5 years, 6 years, and it doesn't tend to want to come off too easy. The brackets are the same. So we're going to keep it. We're just going to replace the bushings in it. And we're going to pull the pump out. And we're going to get the new ones installed finally. Or at least this one. Now, as soon as I picked it all up, it started draining. So we're going to go literally one down. When it leaks in the driveway, it'll just evaporate anyway. That end's plugged, so who cares? Alright, so we got that out. We've looked at our brackets, they're exactly the same. I mean, right down to the millimeter there. We do need a 3.5 inch piece of hose here to connect our two. We're just going to take it right off the old one. That way it fits exactly the same. The pumps look almost identical, so I mean, I don't think they're really going to be that much of a difference, and the fuel line should be about the same. So we got our 3.5 inch. We're going to replace our rubber grommets in that bracket, and then we're going to get this thing installed because this is getting painful. Sometimes I wonder how I don't die of stupidity. I just spent 20 minutes putting these rubber grommets in with my left hand only. And the pattern is the other three. God, sometimes stupidity should be painful. Man, it hurt enough that I'm not even going back there to show you. I'm just gonna send you back there on your own. Alright. Our pump is in. New line to the fuel separator. New everything, new clamps, new bushings, new the whole 9 yards. So now we just got to connect the front motor to it and move on to the next one. Alright, lifers, this is taking a lot longer than it should, but of course it's almost expected. Everything takes a lot longer than it should in this boat. But hey, the payoff is the payoff. Just waiting for the payoff. Glad. So we're up to this point now. We have our new fuel line on our fuel pumps all the way up to this point here, and of course we're using our 10,000th zip tie as usual, the wiring harness of choice. And we've actually come all the way up here, and we got a little bit of extra on there, it's just in case. But and the filter is going to go somewhere in here, but we just haven't decided. And the extra we'll just use on this part anyway, because we're going to replace this too. Everything goes. It's an everything goes sale. All the fuel line you want. 10 years old. We'll dry rot it. Can't beat the price. Alright. Off to number 2 here. Ooh, I just dumped something. I left this one for second because I thought it would be easier. Let's see what happens. Alright, we have our fuel pump broken loose. And we're pulling her out. We got our fuel lines loose. And we're dumping fuel. Hey! Gotta go. You can stop that anytime you want. And we're back! That was a little scary. Fuel pump just decided to empty its contents along this fuel line. So we need to measure our piece here before we dump it. We'll take the pieces off later. We got 2.5 inches here, and we'll add that to the second piece. And that way we'll know how long the piece between the separator and the fuel pump is. Everything's out, ready to put in our new grommets. Only suffered a little bit of damage. Not so bad. Could have been worse. Alright, our new fuel pumps are in. And we're going to go ahead and put this fuel line on. And look how easy that is. I mean, it's just that simple. And the old fuel lines, after heating them and everything else, they still didn't go on. I got a concert to go to tomorrow night. I feel like I'm going to be the old guy crawling through the place. I guess you don't nearly need to see the rest of this. I'll show you when I'm finished. Hallelujah, brothers and sisters. The fuel pumps are installed. And just like the rear motor, we got hose up here. That's about as far as we're going to be able to go today. We've had a lot of slowdowns, a lot of roadblocks, but we did what we could. But I still got a lot of cleaning up to do, and it's about an hour before it gets dark here. I'm gonna get the boat covered up. It's clouding up. I know I can make 1,000 excuses, but we're just gonna have to continue on tomorrow. You haven't liked and subscribed our videos? What the hell? Alright, race boat life. Didn't do it right. Hey there, race boat life fans. Hey there, race. Do it again, one last time. One last time, one last time. It's gonna do you right. Good job. Probably should stop saying get started. I say that a lot. Okay, I'm gonna put you over here. Leave me alone, don't want your promises no more. 'Cause rock and roll is my religion and my love. Don't start a fire. Please don't start a fire. That didn't help the camera none, did it? Alright. Ow, 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 ow. Why are they doing this? Just fucking stay someplace, will you? This is wicked uncomfortable. Alright, our new fuel pumps are in. In the video, I guess we'll see you in about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. That's good. That's a good one. That's a winner!